everybody and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sheena. I'm the owner and founder of Christian Creative Mental. On my channel, I do videos all about Christianity and mental health. Today I'm going to be doing a new Bible flip through, and it's the Story of Redemption Bible from Crossway. So let's go! Okay guys, so we're going to look at the Story of Redemption Bible, a journey through unfolding promises of God. It's an English Standard Version. It is a hardcover Bible. It does have this paper over it. It features a 9.25 point Milo text for the Bible text and an 8.5 Milo type for the notes. It's a single column paragraph format. Nearly 900 notes of running commentary by Pastor Craig Gilbert, all new book intros, 80 plus all new maps, illustrations, and timelines by illustrator Peter Voth, folded timeline in the back, and premium cream colored pages. So I'm going to take it out of this little folding paper thing. So it is a nice hardback Bible. It's got gold writing on the end. It does have a ribbon in it. So let's just kind of flip through it and check it out. So it does have, I do like how it's not a journaling Bible, but it does have a good column over here that can easily be used for journaling. I really like that. Make it very nice if you wanted to use it as a journaling Bible or use it in, do some note taking in it. It does have some notes here. So right here in Psalms 21, between 21 and 22, it says, "The emotional distance between Psalms 21 and 22 is immense, contrasting with the exhaustion in the Lord's establishment and the kingship at the end of Psalms 21. David explores the depths of the despair at the beginning of Psalms 22. My God, why have you forsaken me?" As we read this song, we should notice the story is related. The king is forsaken by God and even mocked in the beginning. But in verse 21, the Lord acts somehow to save him. By the end of the song, the king is rejoicing not only with his closest brothers, but also declaring the name of the Lord to all ends of the earth. So I really like that. So then it has for the New Testament. So let's read the introduction to Matthew. The end of the Old Testament is not very hopeful. Yes, many of the Israelites have been allowed to return to Jerusalem and rebuild the city walls and its temples. And yes, even the Davidic dynasty in the shocking development has not been completely destroyed, but things were hardly as they once were. The new temple has nothing of the glories of the Solomon temple, and the descendants of the king Jericho have never reclaimed their throne. In fact, we might well wonder if all the promises made to the prophets centered on a great king who would come to save his people had been buried in the sand of times. After all, by the time the New Testament's opened, almost 600 years had passed since Israelites first came under the foot of foreign rulers. Much changed through the centuries. After Babylon was conquered by the Persians, Alexander the Great eventually swept the entire known world, including Israel, under the rule and the power of the Greeks. After he died, his successors split his empire among themselves, and their descendants spent centuries fighting over the pieces. Then the Romans rose from the heart of Italy to take Alexander's empire of their own. For almost 600 years, the throne and crown of David was trampled underfoot by one conquering after another. It must have seemed the promises of the prophets were laughably empty. And then, according to Matthew, the true king arrives. So I really like how it sums up what happens in the Old Testament instead of telling you about what's going to happen in Matthew. That's definitely different, and I really like that. So let's flip on to the back and see what all kind of goodies it has. So it has, I love this timeline. So it has this nice story of redemption timeline. Really like that. It's got creation, the fall, the flood and rescue of Noah, the era of the patriarchs, Israel and Egypt, the Exodus, the conqueror of the era of the judges, united monarchies, the divided monarchies of Israel, the fall of Israel, the fall and exile of Judah, exile begins to return and rebuild, the intertestamental period, the birth of Christ, the death and resurrection of Christ, the ministry of Christ. I'm not reading these in order. The early church, the death of John, the end of the New Testament era, Christ returns, the new heavens and the new earth. So I really, really like this timeline. That is so awesome. So it said there were new maps also. So somehow I have missed the maps. So it has several pages that could be good for taking notes on. Let's see. It's got a reading. Tells you about the illustrations on each of the title illustrations. So I know it said maps, didn't it? But I did not see any maps. Let me see. All new maps, illustrations, and timelines. So maybe that's just what it was talking about, because I did not see any maps. But I do really like this Bible. I think it would be really good for using at church. You could even use it for taking notes, for studying. I think it would be a really good Bible. This is the Story of Redemption Bible, and it is an ESV Standard Bible. So if you like this video, if you want to see more videos like this, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys.